It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cowboy 80.
Here's 2nd and 11. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
He'll throw it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Pass play now. It's his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Walker on first down. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They send a receiver in motion right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Look into the air here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Now on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Check, hurt, go!
A give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here. From the 40 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Offense up to the line fast. Play action on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He gets this one in Nakua. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed right. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
Oh, stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second.
We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. This one's caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go, set.
Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams take a 13-0 lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt.
Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Ready, set.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Cup 19, Cup 19. Take go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Walker on second. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining.
Ready.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Set. 18 rattler.
Setting up a throw. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. They're going for this. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Rams looking at 2nd and 1. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ready up.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
65-6.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Rick Woolen with the INT. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
99 Broncos. Set.
They'll come out throwing. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Warriors 70. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They'll get this one to Watkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Chased out to his right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Okay, ready.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
They'll throw on 1st. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Go.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
The give here on second. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From midfield now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second and 6 now. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Let's go now. Go, Lee, go.
Here he is on third and long. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He finds Fant. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take... So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
19 tight. 19 tight. Take go.
From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
19 tight.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jared Verse on the tackle. Working quickly here. Barner with the grab. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And on this 3rd down, Rams electing to go with a dime set.
18 rep.
Throwing now from the gun. It's caught Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense up to the line fast.
Alert! 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
2nd and 3. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Down.
Back to throw. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he has the catch, gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Seahawks start the 2nd half with some needed points. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. This, our last play of the quarter. From the gun, here's a handoff. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Option give here. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Here we go. Check, Bobcat.
Running for the marker on second. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down.
The chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Head to 60. Take over.
From the 27. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10 now. Able to find Nakua here. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll try and punch it in. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go, track.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Rams holding on to a field goal lead. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Go!
Man in motion here. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down for a loss. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hurt, hurt. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running left, here's Walker. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain, down to about the 36. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. It's caught, Barner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Now a give running right. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. A give up the gut to Walker. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He'll look to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has a lane inside the 25. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. All right, here we go. Huge play for the Rams, going for 2. They've got a man in motion. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So the newly found lead stays where it is, and now I'd expect to see them just boot this away and prevent any type of return.
Yeah, this is where you love a kicker with a big old leg. Don't even let them return it. The squib kick can be dangerous. I think that was the play, Kate, like 20 years ago. But the QBs today and how quickly they move the ball, just send this one through the end zone.
On the set.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Setting up to pass. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And what a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. This was a game.